Some video stabilization. Okay.
Hi everyone, I'm Nina Ellis Frischman, your friendly Jamberry consultant. And today I want to show you my favorite method for applying our Jamberry wraps. I'm going to be using one of our retired wraps, Pop Star, because I'm going to Denver Comic Con this weekend. So I want to get my comic book on. So the first thing you do is you try to figure out which jam will fit on which nail. So I'm going to do my index finger and I'm going to look at it and say, okay, that's probably a little small. That one's probably a little small. This one in the middle is a little larger than my fingernail, and it's always better to go smaller on your nail than bigger. But I'm going to show you a trick so that you can get the jam to fit exactly perfectly. I'm going to take some Scotch tape and I'm going to put it on my fingernail bed. Make sure it's nice and good. Then I'm going to take a pen and I'm just going to outline where my nail is. This way, when I put it on my Jamberry, I'm going to take it off. I'm going to put it here on my Jamberry. And now I'm going to cut it so that it's exactly perfect. This way I know that the jam is going to go perfectly on my finger and I'm not going to have to worry about it being too small or too big. Well, in this case, too big. So I'm just going to cut it. Okay. And now I can take off the Scotch tape. Well, first I'm going to cut this in half. Notice that this is actually for both nails. So that's why when we say that you can get 2 manicures and 2 pedicures out of each of our sheets, it's because each one of these strips goes for both hands. So I'm just going to take that nail off and now I have my perfect nail wrap. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to
good place to start.
Awesome. So I'm going to peel it off its backer. I'm going to put it on here and I'm going to use my Jamberry mini heater. Now you can use this with any heat source. Blow dryers work great. And I'm just going to keep it here until it starts to curl up, and you notice it's starting to curl up at the end. So now I'm going to peel it off. I'm going to put it on my finger. I'm going to press down here in the middle and start pressing down on the sides because our wraps are heat and pressure sensitive. So I'm going to make sure it gets nice and well. I'm going to pull on the end to make sure there are no bubbles, and then I'm going to heat it again. I'm just going to keep doing this process until I feel like I've got a really nice seal on that nail. I'm going to pull the end, make sure that there are no bubbles. I'm going to take my nails, my scissors, and I'm going to trim it. Now you'll notice that I didn't trim all the way to the nail. This is because I want to make sure again that I've got a really nice seal on it. This is why it'll last up to 2 weeks. If I had tried to cut it all the way to the nail, chances are I wouldn't have as good seal. But what do I do with that excess? I take my filer and I'm going to file down. It's really important to file down rather than side to side. Because this makes sure that it adheres to the tip of the nail and your tip isn't going to get off. So now I have a perfectly applied Jamberry wrap. You'll notice that I did it, you may have thought it was upside down, but I want people at Comic-Con to see the nails, and if they were pointed towards me, I'd get the benefit, but they wouldn't. I hope this helped. Bye!